Most people don't realize they picked the wrong used car until it's too late. And unfortunately, I was one of those people. So in this video, we're gonna talk about why most people pick the wrong used car. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Ziggy Wig, where we talk about cars, talk about a little bit of life improvement, but mainly just the cars, man. Y'all know what's up. We out here with another POV. About to head back home. We a little far from home right now, so you know, we in the middle of nowhere. Got an hour drive, so I decided why not put the camera on, vibe out for a little bit. But yeah, y'all, to get started, my first used car, I speak about it so many times. I feel like I'm just a endless, I forgot, there's a term for the thing I'm talking about. I'm an endless, like, I don't know, endless record or something like that. But yeah, my first used car was my Civic, and I loved it. It was a nice car. It got the job done every single time. Like, it was one of those cars you hop in, you turn the key, you don't gotta worry about nothing, man. That car was nice, but it wasn't the one. It wasn't the right used car for me. And I noticed this pretty soon after I bought it. I noticed that, you know what I mean, although it was reliable, and a reliable car is good, I didn't necessarily want, well, I do want a reliable car, but I wanted a fun car. And you know, in the triangle, you know, if you don't know about the Chris Fix-It triangle, you gotta know, but there's 3 elements. You can only choose 2. You can choose cheap, reliable, and fast, right? So my Civic was cheap and reliable, but it was slow. It absolutely sucked. It was not fun to drive. It was not the SI. It was just a cheap base model LX Civic. So it was really reliable, really dependable, but it was slow and not fun. And you know, obviously if you go fast, you can get reliable, but it's not gonna be cheap. Or if you get fast and cheap, it's not gonna be reliable. So basically in this triangle, you can only choose 2. And my first car, I went with cheap and reliable because that's what I needed. I didn't know much about cars, and honestly, I was really persuaded by my parents to get that car because they wanted me to get something that was reliable. You think of it from a parent's standpoint, they don't care about going fast, going to the track, being unsafe. They just wanted me in something that's going to bring me to where I need to go and bring me back home in one piece, and that's exactly what I got. And it was fun for a while. I mean, can't complain about it. I learned a lot in that car. I would say that I'm glad I got that as my first car versus something that's fast. I would have probably hurt myself. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of young people be crashing, because they get fast cars as their first cars and they can't really drive. You know, you learn a lot when you get your first car. You push it to the limit. You learn what you should or should not do. You know, I had a couple oh snap moments where it's like, yo, I would not do that again. Thankfully, I learned that in a slow car, because if it was a fast car, it would be less chance to like recover that moment. You know what I mean? Come on, we gotta get over. Gotta get over, boys. Oh yeah, but yeah, it was really reliable, was not fun. And as time went on, I noticed, yo, this car is nice, but it feels like I've grown out of it. It doesn't feel like something that I'm excited to be in every day. Like, I drive it, you know what I mean, to go to work and stuff, but it's not something that makes me excited. It's not something that makes me, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you got a car, you want to feel proud, like it's something that you actually enjoy to drive, and I just did not enjoy driving my Civic after a time. Like, I'm a person that I love to go on long drives for no reason. Anybody that knows me knows this. And I stopped going on them drives because it just wasn't fun. It just wasn't fun just sitting there, pressing the gas, not really going anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted something that I can shift gears, be in touch with the car. And I just had to make that leap of faith. I had to find out what car really suited me, and I went out and got it. And this is through trial and error, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like you'll never know what car is for you until you get a couple cars that are not for you. Because even if you have the right car, as your first car. And sorry guys, we're on the highway, so it's gonna be a lot of road noise, a lot of drone from the exhaust. So I know some people don't like this, but I mean, what can I do? But I know even if you get your first car is a car you want, I mean, how do you really know that's the car for you unless you failed? That's the beauty about car ownership. You don't have to get the first car at first. You know what I mean? You get a little something and you realize, yo, it's not the vibe, and you get something else. And then you got stories. You learn, you lived and you learn. So for those of y'all that's looking to buy a used car, really think about the future. Don't think about the moment you're in right now. And if you're letting other people have a factor on your car buying experience, just keep in mind that you're going to be the person that's buying it and you're the person that's driving it. Because I mean, although I love the fact that my parents wanted the best for me, if I had just made the purchase I wanted, which I wanted the SI, I wouldn't have to have bought a different car. The SI could tick all the boxes that this car ticks without having to go out and get a different car. I would have had what I wanted from the start. It would have been fun. It would have been something I could work my way into. It's not like I wanted something crazy. So if you know what you want, then definitely just go for that. You know what I mean? Worst case, you get it, you realize it's not for you, and you get something else. And I feel like mentally it's better to go down that road of trying things you like and not succeeding in it, because at least you can say you tried. You know, when I had the Civic, I used to always just say, damn, if only I had listened to myself. There's nothing worse than knowing what you want but letting somebody else influence you to do otherwise, bro. I feel like that's one of the worst things, because it's like, bro, I literally knew better and I still let that decision influence me, and now I'm suffering because of somebody else's input on my situation. So if you're looking to buy a used car, you know what I mean, get something that'll fit your lifestyle 2 years from now. Think about where you are and where you want to be, and buy a car for that. Don't buy a car because you're desperate right now, you want a car. Think about what you plan to do. If you're somebody that's looking into getting into track driving and stuff, then don't buy a minivan. Buy something that is cool, that can fit all your boxes right now, but you can work your way into occasional track days. You can do the maintenance that's required over time, do the upgrades that has aftermarket support that can, you know, you can make it get to the point where you can bring it to the track comfortably. Well, let's get by these cars, bro. I feel like it's so loud on the bike, but I don't really know, because obviously I won't know until I gotta get back to the crib and I'm editing. But I'll never understand getting in the left lane and passing slowly. Just floor it. Whenever I get in the left lane, I just floor it past them, because the whole point is passing. Like right here, I'm just gonna floor it by. And we doing a little bit over the speed limit, but I'd rather get in front of them, hop over, and then I can just slow down over here. Like, I just want to be in the right lane cruising, and now we can just vibe out. And not to say it's not possible to get your ideal car on the first try, but I think more than likely you're not going to, dude. You just gotta try. You don't even know what you want when you're getting your first car. You just want a car, you know. And then you try, you get stuff. I mean, G got what, 4 or 5 cars before he landed on the TSX and realized that's what he wanted. You know, so it's really just trial and error. And a lot of people just buy emotionally. They buy a car they like and not something that's best fitted for them, and then they end up regretting it. You know, if you're buying a car, be logical. Be logical what you can afford, what you will not regret buying. Don't buy a car just because of looks, just because of hype. Don't buy a car just because TikTok gas it up. Buy a car that's gonna fit your needs, that you're gonna like, you're gonna enjoy to sit in every day. Just because the majority of people like a car does not mean that car is for you. And I think nowadays, more often than none, like, people just get stuff based off the masses. Everybody wants to fit in. Everybody wants to have that cool car that people like online. Like, nothing's wrong being the black sheep. It's about what you like. And I am one of those people. I do not respect all bills. I think some bills are a waste of money. Like, if I have my base model Civic and I'm gonna dump money into it when I know that there's nothing much you can do with it. It's just a base model Civic with an automatic transmission. You can't go to the track. Only thing I can do is rice it out. Like, I don't respect that. But some people do that because that's what they like, and I mean, all power to them. I'm not driving it. So if I'm not driving it, why would I have a problem with other people's build? So don't care about what other people say, really. You know what I mean? It's like, people gonna have their opinions, so what? Buy a car that's logical for you and your situation, something that you look forward to driving, something that will fit your needs now and in the future, and you'll be good, y'all. But it was crazy because they say it's gonna snow like 6 to 15 inches tomorrow. That's a lot of snow, and I gotta go to work. So, man, if y'all watching this, keep me in your prayers. We're gonna try to record tomorrow, but depending on how bad the snow is, y'all, I'm gonna keep the camera down and just lock in and get home, man. I gotta go to work in it. You know what I mean? The strongest soldiers get the hardest fights. And the crazy part is, bruh, I was on vacation for the last 2 weeks and it didn't snow. And literally the day that I start work, the day I get off vacation, because my last day of vacation was on Saturday, which is today. And then tomorrow we're having a history-making snowstorm. And I work outdoors. Like, why couldn't this had fell during my vacation time? You know what I mean? Really annoying. It is what it is. I'm looking forward to it though, because I love recording POV drives in the snow. I don't like driving in it, but I feel like it just looks so cool on camera. Like, when I'm editing, it looks so nice and pretty. So I'm gonna probably fill up my car tank. I'm probably gonna fill up my car of gas, because you never know what's gonna happen. Never know how long I'm gonna not be able to get some gas in my car. So we're gonna throw some gas in it, go back to the crib, prepare for tomorrow at work, y'all. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Make sure y'all get the right car and let me know if this video helped. And I'm gonna make another video. Somebody asked about getting in of the test drive process, so we're gonna touch on that in the next video. But y'all, my nose getting a little stuffy here, so we gonna end the video right now, man. If y'all made this far, make sure y'all buy TSX and travel. Thank you for watching the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, boys. Peace.